Hey guys, TSW here with another video sounding as if I'm recording it from my bathroom. I can assure you I'm not, but anyway, this is what I've been doing over the past week or week and a half. Playing some Starcraft with mates, playing a bit of Call of Duty solo, playing a bit of WoW, trying to farm mounts, as well as getting a few justice points here and there. So yeah, I've been keeping myself busy, needless to say, and also I've gone back to the Alliance. I was streaming this on Xfi, getting some of the viewers' comments on like what race I should go, and it was a really tough decision, but I just went with female Night Elf just because the 2% extra avoidance is really nice. And like Dwarf is pretty cool, you've got the racial and everything, and yeah, it's really cool. I don't know, it was a throw up between Dwarf and Night Elf, but I think that Dwarves, it would get old after a few raids, whereas Night Elf can retain their, I don't know, coolness, I suppose you want to call it that. So anyway, yeah, goodbye Horde. I'll, yeah, catch you in the battlegrounds, I guess. This is some of the beta. This is the Grim Batol instance. You can see we're on these mounts, and I'm asking my friends, what do I do? I've got no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. You're meant to be using number 1, which is some sort of like 5 ability, and you're killing the mobs on the ground. And later, after you run the circuit once, the damage that you do to the mobs, instead of it going full HP when they get out of combat, it stays down. So you want to be doing as much damage as you can on as many packs now, or else when you're going through the instance trying to fight these packs, you're going to be there forever because they've got a lot of HP. You want to get them almost dead, and unfortunately the boss is immune. So I thought, you know, you could soon type to everyone to go for the boss and just like one-shot the boss, but no, you can't. So yeah, it's a really cool idea. I do like a lot of the Cataclysm new implements. It's really cool. I think, finally starting to get excited about Cataclysm. To begin with, I was quite comfortable raiding Ice Crown and stuff when, you know, we were told about it coming out and stuff, but now we've got a release date and Ice Crown is so boring, you can't really raid anymore with the patch. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to Cataclysm a lot more than I was. And just little things like this. I mean, how cool is this? Having an instance with mounts and stuff. I mean, this is nothing special, okay? This is like becoming the norm for 5-man heroics for Cataclysm, and that's something that I really like the look of. As you can see, I'm playing Arms. I've been looking at a website, and I'll post it in the description so you guys can see it as well. It shows the best 10-man composition for a raid where it comes to Cataclysm. It takes into account all the abilities that your classes can do, and also what gear they want, like leather, mail, cloth, etc. So basically what it says is you want to be rolling with a paladin tank because they are basically beast at the moment, and in Cataclysm they will be the main tanks, as well as being really good for AoE tanking. And you want to go for a druid as well, because only the paladin will want the shields, only the paladin will want the 100 tank weapons, which means that you gear up that paladin straight away. Without, say if I was there being a warrior, you'd be half in epics, half in blues, whereas the other tank would be half in epics, half in blues. Much better having one tank in full epic gear, if you know what I mean, and then the other tank being a druid, wanting just the leather items. For the 10-man composition that's in the link, it doesn't have a rogue in the group, so that feral tank would get all the leather gear, and it basically works on people's off specs as well really quickly. So basically what you want is a arms warrior instead of a prot warrior. So the chances are, for the beginning at least of Cataclysm, I will be going arms, which is kind of a shame because I was looking forward to doing a lot of flag carrying in the rated BGs, which would be something that'd be kind of cool. But anyway, yeah, arms is cool. It's definitely my preferred DPS spec for the warrior. I do find the Fury, especially in like 3.3, so easy and just so lol, if you want to say that. But yeah, arms I'm much more favoured for arms. I do enjoy the mechanics and all the cool stuff about keeping rend up and stuff. I know I'm starting to go on a bit, but yeah, this is one of the Cataclysm heroic instances. really fun instance. As you can see, like, I'm enjoying myself during the Cataclysm beta. I'll try and have some more footage for you. Most of the time I think I'll be arms from now on, but I've obviously got dual spec on the beta, so I'll be tanking some instances as well. So basically, also, what else do you guys want to see from me in my videos? I mean, I can show you the beta, I can do like another Starcraft video of me playing some 4v4 whatever with my friends. I'm almost in Silver League for those of you interested in Starcraft 1v1, so that's kind of exciting. I'm in Gold League for 2v2, so that's kind of getting our asses whooped basically. In Call of Duty, I don't really care about Call of Duty, but it is a game that I play with none of my friends online, as well as pugging 10 mans and 25 mans when the time comes, and also farming mounts. That's basically what I'm doing in WoW. If you want to, you can leave a comment saying what you guys are doing in WoW. Are you farming the zolg mounts because you know they're going to be taken out? Are you interested in getting Thunder Fury before that's removed? I'm fortunate to already have the Thunder Fury and the mace from Rag, so that's pretty cool. Here we are with a clip from Heroic Deadmines. This is such a fun instance. I mean, I just have in my mind the benchmark being normal Deadmines at level 10 to level 20 or whatever it is. So I've got that in the back of my mind, and then just, you know, coming here to this instance and seeing the difference between a vanilla instance and a Cataclysm instance. The changes are quite astronomical. Like, seriously, this boss is so cool. They're like kind of two bosses, I'm not really sure what goes on. Got this guy, and you need to kill him for a quest and all sorts. Really cool fight. I'm just basically tanking him. Nothing special where tanking is concerned, and not really anything special in the fight really. Although I think this boss does drop loot. He's not the final boss. You've still got the woman, who I can't remember the name for. But anyway, he like goes away, and we're like teleporting this other realm or something. I don't know what it is. And then we've got to kill these ads that spawn. I mean, this is pretty easy. I'm thinking, you know, because back when doing this, it was when Deadmines was only just completable, because it was tuned up so much, it was so hard to do. This is when they toned it down just a little bit so you could actually complete the instance. This is where the talent Blood and Thunder, I think, really comes into its own, where you can apply rend on one target, and once you thunderclap, it not only renews the rend on that target, but applies a new rend on all the targets that your thunderclap hits, which is really good. I currently am, I think, dual specking on the beta at that point with basically two prospects, one with Blood and Thunder and the other one with Hold the Line for more like boss encounters. But yeah, Deadmines is definitely it's a lot better than it was, let's just say. And here comes the final boss on the roof. She drops down, hurriedly having to res the dead, and seeing what this boss has to offer. One thing I like about the Cataclysm is you get quests. You don't have to pick them up always from someone with a question, with an exclamation mark, sorry, above their head. A lot of the time it just pops up. Like, for instance, when you're flying around on the beta, you can just pick up quests by people whispering you or yelling stuff. I think that's really interesting. Here we are on the last boss. I can't exactly remember what happens, but we are infected with a nightmare elixir. So we then wake up in the foundry again, and people are thinking, what the hell's going on? Same here. And we have to activate the steam valves to free yourselves. And I'm thinking, okay, the little spinny things, yep, click that one, and that one. And I think we just make it. I don't know how close that was. I've not been to Deadmines since, but I mean, I think as far as Taurens go, I think my feet were dipping in the lava, or the molten metal. Anyway, she comes out again, and then she jumps away, and I'm thinking, I have no idea what we're doing. I'm thinking, let's get out of here. Let's jump out the instance. But I got no idea where I'm going, and we end up going the wrong way. And then we wipe. But we do manage to regain our composure and go in again, even though there's ice falling from the ceiling. But as you can see here, we're doing, I think, a pretty admirable job. Tanking is, I don't know, it's pretty different, but I suppose with the changes in 4.1, if you can get used to the new changes that have occurred to warriors and tanking in general, you'll be more than capable of tanking in Cataclysm. One thing to bear in mind, which is quite a radical change, is that DPS do have to be a little bit more aware on what they're tanking in relation to what the tank is tanking. And I can see I'm going to run out of time, so I'm going to have to cut a little bit out of this fight, but you can just see what's going on here. So she like disappears, and she puts charges all over the boat, and we're like, oh my god, what we've got to do? We've got to click these things, and this was like our 10th attempt doing this. You had to jump on these ropes, and you have to work your way up. I'm just going to fast forward this because I'm running out of time. Once you get to the top, it's a DPS race to try and defeat her before her charges go off. She's placed charges all over the dam, and we're not wanting to die, so it's a massive DPS race, and in the end we do manage to defeat her. Subscribe if you want to see next week's video, comment and rate. Thank you very much for watching. See you guys later.